I was the worst server, and there was a table full of lesbian women, and they go, hey, how are the fried green tomatoes? And I go, you know what? Pretty good. I think I haven't had them. I go, the table next to you just left, and they still have 3. Do you want to try them?
Oh, my God. No.
No. And I go, well, I will. And I tried them, and I came back, I go, not good. Permission to Party is on fire. December 11th, Des Moines, Iowa. December 12th, Lincoln, Nebraska. December 13th, Independence, Missouri. December 14th, last show of this year, St. Louis, Missouri. Avoid scalpers and go to Bert to get your lowest ticket price.
Fully Loaded at Sea is back. Bigger, boozier, and birdier. November 19th to 23rd, 2026, Miami to Cozumel on the Norwegian Jewel. Me, Whitney Cummings, Big J. Okerson, Miss Pat, Felipe Esparza, Joe DeRosa, Rosebud Baker, Catherine Blanford, Shane Torres, Dave Williamson, Ian Finance, Cypher Sounds, The Docksiders, and DJ Airwolf, and many more. Every day will be packed with live comedy shows, live podcasts, theme night, karaoke held by my wife every night at midnight, gambling, the tattoo parlor, and wild on-board events like the belly flop contest, the Speedo contest, smallest dick on the boat, beer run, and game night. Shirts are optional, hangovers are questionable, swinging is encouraged, but we are guaranteed to drink this boat dry. You're not going to want to miss it.
Ooh.
Story of our life.
What is?
Waiting for Bert.
You're starting to aggravate the hell out of me.
It's like this Broadway show, Waiting for Godot.
Oh, he could wrap up if he wanted to.
Oh, believe me, if we were famous, he'd be up those stairs like a bullet.
We're
a legend. Nobodies.
I am a legend.
Oh, you're a legend. Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot, sweetheart. You're a legend.
Yeah, did I? Are you serious?
We do not need him to hear that.
Wow. You know what? I might do this
Believe
in
me.
Tampa.
Ever since he got a SAG check from the stupid Bears thing, Bert.
It wasn't Bears, it's Cabin.
Cabin, whatever it was.
I got my credits.
I got my SAG check.
I got a bunch of them.
Did you ever cash them?
All of them. Are you kidding me?
Oh, okay.
You're kidding? Of course I did. Yeah, as a member of SAG, was it?
SAG.
SAG? I'm thinking of it.
You and all the millions of people that are doing it.
I can talk about prostate issues.
Oh, yeah. Aging
Broken
gracefully.
hips.
Mm-hmm.
I can bring in all my friends.
That's a snooze. And you would solve insomnia. All you do is listen to one of Al's podcasts with his friends.
You know, that isn't funny.
Oh, well, some of your friends are.
You mean?
Nah, just about all of them. solve insomnia. There's a market for that, you know.
That's what I do every night.
What?
Listen to it.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
What potatoes to make mashed potatoes?
You have a bag of potatoes in the car.
I'm sorry, bud.
Like 30 of them.
Potatoes?
Yes, I bought potatoes. I bought your creamed onions that you're
Nice
complaining
sweater,
about.
bud.
And I
You like
bought
What?
sweet
What are you?
potatoes.
What are you fucking laughing at? What? I'm taking a chance.
Not many people could pull that off, you know.
No. Not in North America.
You know, the poor kid, for the first time in his life, makes a fashion statement. Work
That
with it,
is
Al.
a real statement.
Go with them.
It's like,
Roll with them.
oh, dear God.
It's Manjaro.
Oh, yeah.
It's my Manjaro.
And I have gas.
We have to. By the way, where's Cotty?
She's not coming.
You don't read
No,
text, do
no.
you?
Is she going to our house?
No,
No.
she's not going to
She
anywhere.
didn't want to be bothered.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
So I'm making fucking a ton of barbecue for nobody.
Well, hopefully you're not
Matt
doing
and-
barbecue because he'll be
Matt
burnt.
and Ann are there.
Matt and Ann are at my house.
No, they will be at your house for dinner.
I need help, LeeAnn.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I told LeeAnn Cotty bailed.
Try to get as close
No,
to
Cotty
that.
bailed on everything.
She had to work all day.
Not
No, no.
Thanksgiving.
No. Cotty is coming to our house tonight.
No.
No.
You know, why don't you ask one more time? It's like the third time you've asked.
Why? What is she doing?
She's staying at home with the kids.
She's having Thanksgiving tomorrow, Bert. Takes a little bit of prep.
Hey, Hey, we're doing mashed potatoes, and he's doing
Jesus,
onions.
if I hear about these mashed potatoes.
And they ordered the turkey?
Yeah, the turkey and the prime rib are done.
Okay.
And the stuffing is done.
So
what the
she's got
hell's
to like
left?
decorate.
Well, she has to set up the table
Yeah.
and get all the stuff out.
Yeah.
You know.
We don't really care about the table too much, do you?
I don't give a shit about the fucking table. I think it's crazy. I've always thought it was crazy that how much attention she pays to her tables.
She does quite well paying attention to
She thinks
events.
it's crazy all the attention you give to comedy.
Well, I mean, it is her job. She is.
Yeah,
an
it's her
event.
job,
She's
yeah.
Senior vice president of events for Disney. I think that's
I mean,
kind
what
of
do
a
you
heavy
Do you
lift.
think that translates to tables?
Yeah,
Yes, it does.
that's what she
Oh, yeah.
does.
What do
Is
you
she
think she
decorates the
does?
table and chooses a menu.
Oh, for
Remember
real?
when you went with the Emmy thing and afterwards, and
That-
you said that everything looks like it had a prom in a high school except Cotty's. It looked beautiful.
Yeah.
She's got a talent.
But the table thing is part of it?
Are we on this thing now?
Yes, the table
we're
thing is
recording.
part of
Are
it.
we recording now? How do
Yeah.
you know? There should be like,
No, we've been recording for 9 minutes and 49
Do you need a
seconds.
sign where it says
goes,
on air?
yes.
Yes, he needs an on air sign. Maybe we should put one up there.
or a
On
board.
air.
Okay,
Something
I-
out with a board to go
Yes.
clip.
I'm
Yep.
going to start being funny then.
All right, let's go.
Okay, wow.
So
Bring
what are we
it on.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. I'm not good at this. I couldn't be the host.
You couldn't.
Oh,
being the
come
host
on.
is tough.
It
Let
is
me
very
tell you
hard.
something, Al. You stepped in front of that photographer,
Oh, I
and
took off, didn't I?
yes,
Hollywood.
100%. You got bit by the
I
bug.
got into that shirt, and that got me in the mood.
Can't wait to see this shirt.
Oh, it's
They
gorgeous.
pulled out the most aggressive shirt for him to put on, and he was like, "I'm not wearing that."
I know I did.
You go, "Yeah, you did it first," and then you put it on. You go, "Whose shirt is it? Bert's?" And I said, "Yeah." And then the guy goes, "Put your arm out." And he just went like this.
You were a natural.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So
It's like when you guys did the cabin.
I didn't do the cabin.
Yeah, you did.
I did it on the phone.
Yeah, you did it on the iPad.
You know how much
which
money I made on that?
How much money did you make on that?
Probably $2 or $3 grand.
For real?
Yeah, I got $500 every 6 months, a couple years.
You got residuals?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I get residuals?
No.
I don't know.
Let me
They
turn
go
off my
straight
phone.
to Leo's office. I don't know.
Really?
I'll have to look into that.
Did you get residuals?
I've never
She
done
was on
anything.
it. She never
You
did
were on the
anything.
cabin.
No, I wasn't. I think I was in the hot tub with no.
That right?
No, wait. You weren't. Didn't you do? No.
I don't
Oh
know if
no, no,
she's-
no, no. You know what I'm thinking of?
What?
When they set up the iPad,
Yes.
and I wish I had that recording.
Me too.
I wish I had that recording.
Me too.
That was the fucking hardest I've ever laughed.
It was really funny. Watching the
even
two of you
remember
set up
that?
that iPad was really funny.
Oh, they filmed her doing that?
No, you guys.
What do you mean, you
trying
guys?
to. You two. We're trying. We sent you an iPad from Netflix.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did. And your technical skills were right
Oh.
up front. And
Yeah, someone held to
God
help
damn
her.
it, Gigi! They're looking into our house.
No, it wasn't. It was Maggie. What the F? What the F?
No, he goes, "Holy shit! They're looking into our house." And we went, "No, Dad, you got to turn the camera around to face you." How can they see into our fucking house? They're in our goddamn house, Maggie. And then you hit, then he goes, they're fucking looking at me. And we go, Dad, that's just an iPad. We just need you to hit record. You go, is this thing on? And we're like, no.
Give me the goddamn iPad, Al. And I fixed it.
That was for
Now
Father's
sit
Day.
down and talk.
Yeah, that was
That's
for
Father's Day.
Father's Day.
No,
Look-
Father's Day
No, it wasn't. for
was Father's Day was
Yes,
where
it was.
we had to have a pleasant background. So we went into the kitchen so we could get the fireplace, and he's looking down, and I said, "Wait, Al, this is the way you do it. Maggie, you don't know what you're doing. How do you know how to do this? Al, shut up and listen." So I get a box and put the iPad on a box, and then it was straightforward. He goes, "That's amazing." I said, "This isn't my first rodeo, bozo." But
Actually, it was your first rodeo.
no, it wasn't.
You've never done that before.
Honey, I'm on Zoom all the time.
Oh, was I on Zoom?
No, this
That was before Zoom.
That was before Zoom.
It was the
Thank you
very
very much.
beginning of the
Before Zoom.
pandemic.
But we did virtual meetings before that.
You maybe
statewide.
did. Yes,
we did.
You maybe did. Yes.
Yeah, and I know when you have a double chin, you never want to look down.
Yes.
So I always prop everything up.
So
This
you're-
podcast is going very well.
So you do your stuff laying down like this. Oh, whatever.
Gotta go, oh, my video's not working today.
Kids at the point, you're really doing a great job.
do you know what LeeAnn thinks I need to talk about on stage?
What?
No.
Do you know what it is?
Yes.
What is it?
Well, there's a couple things I think you need to talk about. One is Cotty tells the story of you guys watching him at the big arena in Tampa and how Al couldn't hear anything. And you were going, Al, he said kicker in the pussy, Al.
No, that was, you know
was
who
in-
knows
that was
that?
at the forum.
It's Rio. Rio was sitting behind us. And who's your comedian? That's
Big J Okerson.
Big J. And he kept saying, what did he say?
Oh, yeah, what's
he
the
wants to lick her. And,
Yes.
and Rio goes, what is your mother doing? And I said, he can't hear, Rio. He can't hear.
He said he wants to eat her asshole.
Wait, who is Rio?
Sarah's husband.
He was with us?
Yeah.
Right
Where
behind
were we?
us.
You were in a suite at the
In the
forum.
forum.
At the forum in
Where's
LA.
the forum?
Netflix
In LA.
likes
I
somebody.
don't
When I
think
did
so.
the
I've never
forum.
been in the forum.
You've been at the forum. Georgia flew in to surprise me. You were there with Cotty and Annie. It's the forum where the Lakers used to play.
It was Netflix likes
That's
comedy
it.
or
You
something.
take a look on
Netflix
screen.
is a joke. Netflix is a joke comedy festival.
Oh, right.
It
Okay.
was May
I don't
2
think I
years
was
ago.
there.
100% you were. You 100% were there.
Really?
Big
And
J
he'll-
Okerson.
And he'll tell me I don't remember anything.
Big J opened for me.
Yeah.
You performed there?
Yeah, from there.
I remember Tampa.
Yeah. Big J did not open for me in Tampa.
I don't know who Big J
You
is.
called and you said, "Hey, buddy, Wade Boggs is here. Do you think he knows who you are?"
Ooh.
I said, "Yeah, he's in your suite." You go, "I know." I go, "I put him there." He goes, "Why is he here?" I said, "To come see me do comedy." And you went,
Yeah.
"He knows you?" I go, "Yeah, he knows me, Dad."
Mom only talked to him for an hour.
To Wade Boggs?
Yes.
Well,
What did
yeah.
you talk to Wade Boggs about?
Chicken.
As in to eat or to raise?
Oh wait, that's not Wade Boggs. Who was the baseball player that ate chicken? I think it's Wade Boggs. And it made him screw around.
Chicken made him
Jeez,
screw
she's
around.
okay. Let's
Jesus
edit
Christ.
this.
Well, no, that's public knowledge.
Hang on. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Well,
Is public knowledge that someone ate chicken and that made him be unfaithful?
oh, jeez, would you guys knock it off?
I'm so
Type in
confused.
Wade Boggs chicken.
He can edit this out.
Aphrodisiac?
Oh, before
And that made him screw around?
His nickname.
His chicken man, whose fame for eating chicken before every game may rival what he accomplished during his Hall of Fame career.
I don't think that made him fuck around on his wife.
Okay, what's going on with this thing?
Al's studying liability over there.
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Did he tell you that personally?
No, it was in the newspaper.
It was in the newspaper.
Well, what did you two talk
Wait,
about?
hold on. What fucking year was it in the newspaper that you remember this? Wade Boggs had been in the newspaper. He just had surgery, but that was after he saw me.
No,
Do you
no, no.
remember this
This
from
was
the
when
80s?
this was when you were. When did he divorce his wife? That's when he
He
was
never
eating
divorced.
1989 got busted for cheating.
Yeah,
Yep,
and you know
that's
with
what he-
whom? The girl from
because he ate
Dallas.
chicken.
The girl from
They what?
Dallas.
Hang on.
Oh, he stopped eating
They're
chicken.
not divorced. They're still together.
No chicken.
Jesus.
Let's change the topic.
Okay. That's not what I was going to talk about.
Okay, what?
Okay.
What?
It's when we went
It's
to
about-
Disney.
Oh my God. When we went to the
Avatar ride.
Avatar ride. Do you
Oh
remember the
God, that
Avatar
was
ride?
funny. Well, it was funny when I learned that I survived.
It was everyone survived. They've had 0 fatalities there.
Because you don't actually leave the ground.
It's
But
it's
but
not
if you're
real.
a vertigo sufferer,
It's not real.
and you're
Seems
going up
very
and
real.
down.
No, it seems very real.
Very
but
real.
You're 100% safe.
Then why do they put a seatbelt on you? Huh?
So that a child doesn't
Answer
fall
that,
off.
big boy.
So that a child doesn't fall off.
So you're not totally
But
safe.
we could actually
This is it. Hang on.
touch the
Hit
ground.
pause. Hit pause.
Hit pause.
So look, hit pause so I can see what the ride looks like. Go back. Who are we? Is the person not in this room that's doing this? Who is that?
It's Austin.
Wait, where's anyone else to help you? Okay. Hang on. The ride. I want to see the ride because
Well,
you are totally safe on
Who
the
is
ride.
that?
That's the. So hold on. Let me explain. Let me remind you of what everything happened.
This is very hard to follow.
So we got in line. Hang on. Mid pause. So we got in line,
Yeah.
and they said,
You're so lucky. This line is usually really long.
Mm-hmm.
No,
No,
that's not
what
what they
happened.
said.
It was.
They
that's
said
not what
it's
happened.
a 2-hour wait.
"Yeah."
And he goes, "Oh,
Not for
I know
the,
you. You're Bert. I'm a big fan. Come on up."
Not
That
for the
happened also.
machine.
Yeah, he
And
was
you
not.
went in.
Yeah, and so I said, and Dad was so
I asked him.
impressed that happened, that he wasn't paying attention to anything after that. He was like, wow, can you believe we got on this ride like that? Buddy, that guy knew who you were?
I asked him, is this ride scary? He goes, not at all.
Yeah.
I took him for his word. When they put a seatbelt on me, I said, this is not
hold
good.
on.
This is not good.
No, that's not when they put us into the room where they cleaned us of all our viruses. They lock the doors and go,
Yeah.
Was that real?
and they blow there, and you go, God damn it, the fuck is this ride? And then we go and we walk out, and they sit us in motorcycles,
Yes.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
and then they lock our ankles in,
Yep.
Yeah.
and you go, whoa, what the fuck is
why
this?
are they doing that?
They
So you don't fall
here,
off.
look at that, hit play. So they go in, and you sit, and you're looking at a wall, and you find your motorcycle, and they lock your ankles in, and they put a seatbelt on you. They do a brain scan. They do a neural link,
And you
and
get
then-
your avatar.
and you get your avatar.
What,
And
what do
then
you-
the wall opens, and it turns out we are
Flying.
like 4 stories in the air on the edge of a building.
Right. Like this.
Like
this
this.
is what it looks like. You're flying.
And then for whatever reason, it is so real.
Ooh, I
it
can't
feels
look
like
at it.
you are flying through the air.
Yeah.
And the first thing we hear is shit on a stick.
Shit on his shingle. I thought it was.
Shit,
Shit in a shingle. Shit in a
Shit on
shingle.
a shingle. And then he
he
goes, cocksucker motherfucker, Maggie. I was like,
Cocksucker, I want to get off. Undo me. Cocksucker motherfucker.
Maggie.
Go fuck yourself, Albert.
Maggie.
Go fuck yourself. Shit in a shingle. Shit in a shingle. I mean, there are
It was
4
an
stories of
unraveling.
people
Yeah.
that are
Know
hearing.
that. We
Well,
didn't know that.
I felt bad because there are a lot of kids near me.
A lot of kids.
there
My
were,
children were
yes.
near you.
we're on a Disney ride.
We were on a Disney ride.
I apologize for a lot of fathers.
Cocksucker motherfucker, Maggie. Turn it off. Turn it off. We're done. Wrap it up.
Get me off this ride.
And we are flying, and I am laughing. I am crying. I'm laughing so hard.
And I am thinking, Gigi has vertigo. This
I'm
is
not
gonna
even
be
looking
bad.
at my
She closed
eyes
her
weren't
eyes.
even open.
She had her eyes closed.
She closed her eyes. She goes, shit in a shingle. Shit in a shingle.
What are you doing that for?
It's the only thing I could think of.
And you fly through waterfalls. You jump, and then a whale almost hits you. Like you're flying, and then a whale almost hits you. Goes, that's a fucking whale. It's a goddamn fucking whale, Maggie.
I really feel bad for those kids.
But what floored me was I think it's just us.
Well, that's what I thought too.
And then at the end, the lights going, it's like a whole wall of people. Like
It's roughly about 500 people. I think.
I don't know about
It
that.
was
but
very
it's a lot.
quiet.
But they couldn't hear us, I'm sure.
It was at least 300 people.
I don't know.
I
It
know.
was a lot of people.
They couldn't hear us, could
They
they?
100% heard
they
you.
probably heard
No
you.
one else talked.
I think that someone was really loud when they were screaming cocksucker motherfucker. It was really loud.
That was you.
I was so scared.
And then he got.
I
you
really
were,
was.
You were terrified. And then you
I
walked
hate
out,
rides.
and he goes, I'm fucking done.
No, we went back to our
He
room.
went straight back
You know,
to
I know. You looked at my girls. If this is their first time at Disney, they've been there 45 minutes. You go, I'm fucking done.
I'm done.
I'm going to my room. I'm done. You guys want to go back to the room? And they're like, we just got here, Papa. And he's like, well, enjoy Disney. I'm fucking out.
Yep.
Well, and then it rained like hell on the way home. We got lost.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. You did. You got lost and it rained. Remember how it rained on us in the park? We got soaked. That
We
day.
Florida.
never did like Disney as kids, did we?
Don't
We
you
did
remember
once.
we would get there? We'd have a beautiful hotel. We'd have a lovely room service. We'd buy the tickets. We would be there maybe 20 minutes. And Dad would say, if we go home, I'll buy you anything you want. When we would go to Sanibel, get in the hotel, get settled,
No, we were
out
there,
to the
we were there
beach,
2 or
come
3
back.
days.
And then Dad would say, if you let us go home, I'll buy you anything. You kids knew. You
I
had
don't remember. I remember going to Sanibel, but I remember staying.
We were in a beautiful house on the beach.
I remember that. I was into skimboarding really
Yeah, you were
heavily.
skimboarding.
Yeah.
What?
Skimboarding.
He was good, Al.
He's afraid of sharks.
Okay, well,
So he did the surf under there.
But you can't surf in Sanibel anyway,
No, you
can
can't.
No.
He would
It's the
try.
Gulf.
He
It's
would
the
try.
Gulf.
you could
I would-
windsurf. You would windsurf.
Windsurf.
No, you get on a
I
surfboard
went
with
I
a
did go
sail
windsurfing.
and you-
I went fucking windsurfing
Yes,
in
you did.
Sanibel.
Yes, he did.
And they took us out deep as shit. And I was like,
Yeah, we were worried. We thought you in Cuba. You had to be at least 10, 20 yards out.
You went around the horn of Florida to Cuba.
I'd never been deeper than like my waist.
Oh my God.
And they took us out. It seemed like a quarter of a mile.
Yeah, well, we could see you and talk to you.
I was like, what happens if I fall off? And then I just climb back on. And I was like, oh God. This
Buenos dias, Bert.
is filled with sharks.
Well, sharks are a real fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
Well, Sanibel, we were there. We rented a place for a week. We were there, I think, 3 days.
2 days.
2 days.
Why did you always want to go home so early?
You know, I don't know. I don't know. I've always hated leaving home. As a kid, I've always hated leaving home.
Just
Really?
a homebody?
Maybe.
Wait, what vacations did you guys take? I'm curious, what vacations did you take with your family?
We never took one.
Oh, remember when you went around Lake George 4 or 5 times?
It was 12 hours. Is that a vacation? I call it a little day trip.
Wait, you never took a vacation with your dad, grandma, and Judy?
Never.
Never took a
We
vacation?
talked about it every summer.
Really?
It was like pretend. You want to go to the Hamptons? Yeah, that sounds good, Dad. Yeah, we'll do that one day.
Hey,
To plan a hypothetical vacation for Grandma and Judy now?
No, thank you.
Grandma's dead. No, thank you.
This AI is incredible.
I'd say so.
She's my best friend.
would you
Always
like to plan a
listening.
vacation for grandma and Judy? I'm good.
It's a little tough for Grandma.
I'll dig her up and ask her.
We'll see if Judy wants to go.
I'll dig her up and ask her.
Just get an extra seat at the table, and Judy goes, who are we waiting on? Grandma.
Don't you know my new phone's amazing? Isn't it? Talks to me all the time.
I knew this old man once, and every day he played one. He played knick-knack on his thumb with a knick-knack paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. Give a dog a bone. Benabone is the best bones for dogs you're ever going to find on the market. I keep saying this. They're the coolest people, too. I ran into them, and I told him how much our dogs loved them. Mac would lose his freaking mind. They're nylon chews made in the USA and are built for dogs that love to chew. Mac was 160 pounds, and man, you'd open that box. They gave us a full box of Benabones, and that dog lost his mind. He lost his mind in the greatest way you watch a dog lose their mind, where if they were talking, they'd be stuttering. He would go directly for the peanut butter ones. They have them in different flavors: bacon, peanut butter, salmon, duck, peppermint. Mac needed to chew peppermint more often because his breath was horrible. And he would go for the wishbone every time. You don't want to step on the wishbone, by the way. They've got wishbones, they've got the stick, they've got the ring, they've got dental end, they've got them for puppies. Take my word for it, my dogs love it. We still give Izzy a Benabone. If we leave the house, Izzy has a Benabone and she is taken care of for the night. But take my word for it. But take Amazon reviews words for it. They have over 100,000 5-star reviews. 100,000. These are the best bones you're going to find. And right now, you're going to get the best deal you're going to find all year, available for a limited time. Get your Cyber Monday deals. This is your last chance at benabone.com/Bertcast. That's BENEBONE.com/Bertcast. Treat your dog right now. Cyber Mondays. That's BENEBONE.com/Bertcast. Choosing work boots used to mean sacrificing comfort or durability. If they felt good, that meant they didn't last. And if they lasted, well, then they wrecked your feet. Brunt thought it was BS. So they built tough boots that feel great from day one. No break-in, no sore feet, because people out there doing the real work shouldn't have to choose between comfort and durability. Founder Eric Girard grew up blue-collar and started Brunt Workwear after his friends in the trades kept telling him the big brands had stopped listening and hadn't changed in 100 years. They had sold out to become fashion brands. His buddies encouraged him to start a brand built for them. That's why all Brunt products are named after the guys he grew up with, real, hardworking tradesmen. I have these right here are the Omens. It's got to be one of his buddies' Omen, but they're freaking comfortable as crap. I swear to God, there's so much cushion in there. It says it right there, cushion. That Omen has to be a fat guy. I don't know what Omen looks like, but I'm assuming he's overweight and he's fun to hug and he's great to snuggle with and have a cold beer with because these boots are so freaking comfortable. They're lightweight. They're water resistant. They slip on and off. They're heat resistant, electrical hazard rated. Look at this. With temps dropping and the holidays coming up, it's time to treat yourself or the hardworking man in your life to real comfort. Skip the throwaway gifts and get him something built to last. Brunt Workwear. Our listeners get $10 off their entire order with code Bertcast at checkout. That's bruntworkwear.com and use code Bertcast. Order today and let them know that you heard about them here on my show. Wait, did you ever take a vacation with your family? That would have been.
Of course she did. She was very affluent.
Oh, you went to the Beach Haven.
We would go to Beach Haven, but we also, like, my dad would took us to New York for a weekend.
For real? All of you?
To see a Broadway show.
For real?
Yeah.
All of you?
And see the
All of
Rockettes.
us.
Where would you stay? Who stayed with who? How many hotel rooms?
We stayed at the Waldorf once, and I don't know. I was a kid. I mean, there were nice hotels.
Yeah.
And
there
then
weren't 9 kids then either.
maybe David.
David wasn't, and
8.
Jimmy.
There was 8, not 9.
Really?
Jimmy was born when I was 10. So, and then we would go to
You did horseback
Atlantic City.
riding?
Atlantic City, and that was when I was dating John Hilferty. So David was born, and we would go, but we would go to Beach Haven every summer.
For how long?
A month?
2 weeks.
But hang
It
on.
was only 2 weeks?
Would you go, all the boys? Could you guys bring friends? Did Kate and Francis go?
They avoided us.
Really?
No,
We were a lot.
Francis
No, they
was
would
there.
sometimes go, but and we could take friends. There were the house slept
You remember
8
the beach
and
house?
8 or 16,
I
17,
loved
18,
that
19,
beach
20,
house.
22.
The third, the second floor,
slept
just
24.
beds.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So it
The
was like
house,
a
LeeAnn.
dormitory.
The house was,
Big house.
so you know, like the Jersey Shore. So it's that.
Uh-huh.
It's not on the Broadway part or the boardwalk part of it.
We didn't have a boardwalk.
It's more south, I think.
Yeah. No, it's north of Atlantic City.
More north.
It's
More
north of Atlantic City and Ocean City and Margate. They're the ones, Wildwood, they're the ones with the boardwalks and that are popular. I thought it was the most boring place on earth, to be honest with you. And see, we didn't want to leave our friends at the club. That was
Right.
where we were having a good time there. And
Do you have any perspective to how if your dad had money or how much money he had in comparison to today?
I didn't think about it.
No, I'm asking. Like if you could compare, because your dad did have money. He had, how many acres did you grow up on?
8.
8 acres. That was it?
Yeah.
That's it?
I know, but I remember thinking it was like 40.
It wasn't a farm, bud. It was an estate.
And the 8 acres, but it was 8 acres. So I wish you guys had pictures of it.
We do. Well,
Oh,
not really
well.
good ones.
It was the greatest place as a kid to go because, LeeAnn, it was like first of all, they had like corners and pockets where like not tree houses were, but you could tell where the boys would have gone to party.
The
And then-
forts.
And
Yeah.
then there was this barn that I think people lived in.
There
Yeah,
was
Eddie.
stables.
Eddie lived in.
Eddie and his wife.
Yeah, that's where originally the horses were.
Yeah,
The stables.
and then there was this, like, I only can picture it as like a northeast estate where there were evergreens planted in a square, and there were stairs walking you down.
Oh, that was a rock garden. Yeah.
And there was stairs walking you down. It was it was a 4-story house.
Mm-hmm.
4-story house. The upstairs was living quarters for Villanova kids.
That's initially where, it was originally the servants' quarters.
Yeah.
And then Villanova had a housing crisis, so my father renovated it and put Villanova boarders up there. And then when they left, after they got on campus housing, my brothers couldn't get up there fast enough.
Oh yeah.
But they had
That
to be a
was-
certain age to get up there.
Yeah.
They didn't all go up there. You had to hit a certain age. And then
My
they'd
mother never
move
went up there. She would never go up there. We were all scared to death of it. And they painted it purple and orange. I mean,
It was just a full floor full of beds
Yeah.
and one bathroom.
well, they had 3 bedrooms. But
Were
the
there
bedroom,
bedrooms?
yeah, there were 3 bedrooms.
It was
But there
down
were
a
like
hallway. The
4 or
bathroom
5
was on the left.
but there were like 4 or
Yeah.
5 beds in each room because they were big beds. And then the one of the maids lived right over the kitchen. So when I turned 14, my father had this epiphany. He thought he should let the help go. Guess who became the help? Me. And I moved in officially to the maid's room, which I loved. I loved it back there. But I mean, we had help when my mother had a baby every other year.
For 10 years, she had a baby every year.
And so, you need help then.
Yeah.
But then when Hobby was 16, of course, don't listen to this, Hobby didn't do much. But then, why wouldn't I do the dishes? Why wouldn't I? That would be stupid for me not to pitch in. And then the boys under me did stuff, except Peter. He always had to go to the bathroom when there was something to be done.
Oh, fascinating. It must be hereditary.
It was interesting dynamics with all those boys. When I was dating Mom, being over there,
David was a
spending time.
baby.
Yeah, David was, when I met Mom, David was on her hip.
Mm-hmm.
And
Really?
we were at a Malvern event. And she showed up with David, I think, right?
Yeah.
Did you think she was a single mother?
No, I knew who she was. We sat together.
No, I mean, but you knew that was her
I had
brother?
no idea who the kid was. I
That's
assumed
what
it was her brother. But yeah.
What was it like? What was it like growing up with money and then marrying dad and being poor?
I never knew that I had money, and I never knew that I was poor. And that
Hey, that's kind of like me.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I passed it on.
Yeah, I've never knew. When we were poor, I was always like, "Oh, it's fine. We'll make money." And then when we got money, I still was like, "Do we have money?" Yeah, I've never really paid attention to money like that.
No, you haven't.
I was grateful that my parents had strong middle-class values and passed them on, a work ethic. We all went to work at 13.
All the boys worked at the furniture store.
They worked at the furniture store, and I worked for my father. And I remember when my father said I was going to start working for him, it was summer. I was 13. Everybody would be back at the club. And I said, Dad, I can't. I mean, how can? And he goes, what, you going to hang out at a country club all day? No child of mine's going to hang out. You can go there at night and you can go there on the weekends, but you'll work for me during the day. And I did all his billing, and I prepped the rooms when his patients went in and sterilized everything. And I mean, it was monkey work. It was easy to do and it was fine, but I'm glad he did that because I've always, as I said, the first time that I'm 13, I'm now unemployed.
Yeah, you said that since you were 13.
Yeah.
That's when I had my first job. I was 13. I worked for my dad. I kept all his books. I paid all his bills. And I answered the phone and scheduled appointments.
Yeah. That's
13. It's
I
my
was
first
younger.
job.
You were younger? Wait, when did you get your first job?
I had a paper route for a few years. Then when I got to be 13 or 14, I worked for in the hardware store, making keys, cutting glass, mixing paint. Can't believe as a 13-year-old I'm doing all that.
Mixing paint.
Oh yeah, they want a certain color. You know how they. I learned a lot working with Frank in the Levittown hardware store.
Jesus.
I got like $1 an hour.
When did you get your first
Why
job?
I thought we were going to skip over that.
We raised you. We take full blame.
My first job was working for you.
You never worked for me. Bro.
Yes, he did. He washed windows. Remember, he
No, I
washed
didn't want
windows?
fucking window. What the fuck are we talking about?
Remember?
You fucking lunatics. Hold on, I worked for you. Are you bullshit? Full of shit I did.
You washed the windows of my office.
Stop
for
saying wash windows.
For 2 weeks. I remember a client coming in at the second week. He goes, "Your son's still here?" I said, "Well, he's getting paid hourly."
I worked for you as a runner
No, you never
Oh, yeah,
over the
he
summers.
did that too.
I don't
over
think
the
so.
summers.
I don't
I
think
worked
he
for
did.
you as a runner.
Yeah, he did.
Did he
I did.
really?
I took things down to probate. I fucking ran things to the courthouse.
I have no memory of that.
Well, I did it.
I remember you
remember
an
it.
escort at Florida State.
I was okay. Here are the jobs I've had.
And you had a paper route too.
First
You
job
did?
was
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
wait. I never had a paper route.
Yeah, you gave out
did.
Oh,
flyers.
in college. Yeah,
No, you're not now.
not now. I had a paper out way too late in life.
22 years old, his bicycle throwing papers.
You know what? I'll take the paper route.
I had a paper out way too late. In
He'd go
life.
door to door for collections. You owe me $1.50.
He's called Arrested Development.
It was $60 a week,
Yeah, if you showed up.
and I remember I was like, man, I'm getting eaten up on gas.
Oh, yeah. It killed you, didn't it?
Well,
the
you had to
Yamaco
drive-
card.
You had to drive all around.
It's my credit card. What are you getting eat up on glass? this is killing me, all the gas I'm spending.
On my dad's card.
I used his card so much. One time they sent an award to him. I'm like, you're the highest spending Abaco user we
You buy
have.
more gas than anyone else we know.
I was filling up people's cars and getting money from him.
Oh my God.
And a line of people, and they just put their card and put his card in and fill it up. I go, next.
So you were stealing money from your dad.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you owe me, bud.
You can buy groceries in it, whatever goes. So I just fucking load up on groceries.
Oh my
I
God.
called him up one day. I said, American Express got this back in the early 90s. I said, it's like $200 a month. What are you doing? I got a paper route. I go, what? Where are you driving? Georgia?
I did have to drive to Georgia for one of
cut it
my
out.
I swear to God. Thomasville.
Thomasville is like 10 minutes away.
The maddest he ever got at me in college is he goes, the fuck are you writing in your goddamn memos on these checks?
Oh, yes.
yeah.
The bank calls me. He put some awful stuff. This poor little woman calls me.
Oh,
She's
they
like
were Christians.
70 years old. She goes,
They were really.
I just saw one of your son's checks. I said, okay. She says, you need to read the memo, Mr. Kreischer. I said, well, okay. I don't have to say. She said, I'll send you the check.
Well, what would they say?
Eating pussy.
Oh my God.
Yes. I go to the bank, and that's my son. He's going to grow up to be a comedian.
I remember when you were freshmen, and I was so concerned because I really didn't know you well then. I would save quarters. I mean, I had the illusion of who Bert was. I was living in a fantasy world. I mean, he was my little dream boy. So anyway, I was worried about
This
his laundry.
explains a lot, Gigi, about him.
What?
He's your little dream boy.
Well, he still is. I could live the fantasy beautifully. So you used to get camera film in little black containers. So I would fill up little black containers with quarters, and he would come home and I'd give him all these containers of quarters. So I go up to pick him up at a break of some sort, and he goes, Mom, I got to bring my laundry home. Well, I was sending him that so he could do his laundry. He was buying beer with my
This is
quarters.
in college. You're sending him quarters?
Yes, to do his laundry.
He's making a fortune
So-
at the gas station.
No, wait, this was freshman year. So he comes down with like 6 bags of mildewed clothes.
Oh my gosh.
And he would put them in the washer, but then meet some girl and never dry them. So then I had to buy him clothes to send him back to
Oh
school.
my gosh.
Mildew does not come out of clothes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it doesn't.
I know.
It smells. You just throw them all away.
It's bad. It's hard to get rid of.
Yeah. So wait. So I had my jobs. I was a runner for you. I went, and then
It's hard to remember the
And
day.
then-
You washed my windows once.
Didn't you make coffee in some law firm?
that was
He was a
it.
lobbyist. Yeah. He was a lobbyist for a few years.
Yeah. I walked in and I said, what was the name of the, I wish I remember the name of the law firm.
I don't know.
They're not there anymore. I drove by in Tallahassee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I worked for Safe Escort, where I walked people across campus, and then I lost that job after I went to Europe, I think, and then because I was gone, and then when I came back, I said I need a job, and he goes, I've talked to I forget the guy's name, Mr. Wilkerson or something. He stopped by, and he'll I set up an interview for you. So I went in, and the guy goes, so what year are you? And I said, I'm a junior. Maybe I don't know. It was hard for me to tell because I'd been there for fucking 6 years. I was like, I've been here for a while. And he's like, all right. Well, your dad's a great guy. Do you want to be a lawyer or something? And I said, yeah, probably. I'll probably go to law school. And he's like, okay, well, I'll get you a job here, and we'll just figure out where to put you. And I said, great. So I show up the first day, and I go to the lady. I want to say her name is Macaulay. Mrs. Macaulay. I don't know why I want to say
Mrs.
that.
Macaulay was the person
The
at
Jesuit.
Jesuit.
She's a
yeah.
Jesuit, yeah. I went to the lady, I don't remember her name, and she said, go into the copy room. And so I went to the copy room, and there were 2 kids in there that are already there. And I said, what are you guys doing? They said, we work in the copy room. I said, I think I work with you. And they're like, there's already no work. Like
You said perfect.
I said, great. So I sat down, and this old guy who had breathing tubes in and was probably 80, and he drove a lemon yellow Cadillac. Comes in, he goes, who the hell are you? I said, I'm Al Kreischer's son. And he goes, who the fuck's Al Kreischer? He was my dad. He goes, who the fuck hired you? I go, Mr. Whatchamacallit. And he goes, to do what? And I said, I don't really have a job. And he goes, well, I'll tell you what. I better never come in here and see fucking a half pot of coffee. And I was like, what is that supposed to mean? He goes, you better have a fresh pot of coffee every time I come in here. I want a fresh fucking coffee. I said, what am I supposed to do with this? And he goes, drink it for all I care. I didn't know how effective like a cup of coffee was. So I drank half a pot of coffee and I kept pouring
You
them.
listened to it?
I just was like, I was drinking them. I was like, fuck it, I'll drink them. And I was so wired by the end of that day that I walked home off my first day. And he goes, and I came back the next day and they said, hey, Mr. Whatchamacallit wants you. He had a breathing tube and he pulled up to the front. I said, what? And they go meet him in his car. So I walked out to his car and I had to hook his tank. He had another tank. I gave him another tank and hooked up his breathing. He goes, coffee, park my fucking car. And I was like, and then he called me Coffee and I worked at that there for a while. And then I got written up in Rolling Stone magazine and they asked me not to come into work.
Really?
Yeah, they said, hey, you know what? I think it's better if you just stay home. I was like, am I fired? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
So did you want a job or did you
No, I
have
never wanted a job.
So did your dad or mom say you got to get a job?
No.
I got to tell you the advice I gave when he went off to college, because I always had jobs for spend money. So when he goes off to Florida State, I said, I don't want you working. I want you to be a good student and study hard. I would like you to do that for 6 or 7 years.
I would
Really live it up.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah, he didn't.
He took you.
He took
at
my
your
advice
word,
with the
right?
jobs, but not the study.
I got $40 a week in my ATM. My passcode for that ATM is still my passcode to this day.
Yeah, my first
I got
ATM.
$40 a week, and that was totally fine until I moved into it. And they paid my rent in any apartment I had. My tuition was, I think it was like $50 an hour.
$50 a credit or something.
Yeah, it was $50 a credit.
Yeah.
So it was like $800 a semester, $700
It was
a
cheaper than
semester.
Jesuit.
It was cheaper than Jesuit. And they paid my rent and he told me not to get a job. But then I got to my sophomore year and I was like, I feel like I'm running out of cash pretty quick. And so I got that job delivering newspapers for the Thrifty Nickel.
The Thrifty Nickel?
The Thrifty Nickel. They would fill.
Is that like the penny saver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Are you kidding? You know the penny saver?
Uh-huh.
They would fill up my entire Jetta, trunk, back seat, and front seat with
Wow.
papers. And then I drove around Tallahassee and close to Georgia delivering papers. And then one of the guys one time goes, you actually deliver them all? And I went, you don't deliver them all? And he goes, they don't fucking check. Like, drop half of the dumpster. And I was like, are you shitting me? I've been dropping them all. I enjoyed it. I have always enjoyed working. It's just some jobs I don't like. And then I don't like doing that job. I don't like being told what to do.
Well, that didn't last very long.
What?
The paper route.
No, it lasted one semester.
2 weeks?
No, 1 semester. It was every Thursday morning at 4 a.m.
It's once a week is all?
Once a week.
I thought you were going out every morning.
No, every Thursday.
Once a week? And you lasted 6 months? So you did about 20 times?
I didn't last 6 months. I lasted 3 months once a week.
You burned it up,
I
bud.
did it 12 times.
And that was enough for you.
And how much they pay you to deliver the penny saver? Whatever.
$60 a week.
No, they couldn't.
I swear to God, it was
No.
$60.
Bert, how much was the paper? A nickel?
They were free.
It was a
They
nickel.
were free.
And they're paying you to distribute them. I bet they're not in business today.
No, they still are, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I looked, last time I was in Tallahassee, I looked for a Thrifty Nickel.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, they're papers. They're probably online. Probably turns into Craigslist. And then I got a job. I had a job at Safe Escort for a long time. That was a long time.
What's a long time, bud?
Like at least a year.
That's a long time.
No, hold on.
No,
Hang on.
maybe a year,
Hang
maybe
on.
6 months.
I worked at Safe Escort. Yeah, I worked at Safe Escort for a while. And then when I graduated, first job I got was at Michael Simon. Pull up Michael Simon sweaters. I got a job at Michael Simon's folding sweaters.
Folding
yeah.
sweaters.
Yeah.
Don't forget the Barnes and Nobles.
Michael Simon sweaters. And I folded sweaters. And then I got a job at Barnes and Noble. And then my next job was with Will Smith. That's it.
Wow.
That's all the jobs I've had. That's it. I have a confession. The other day, I mixed up my Blue Chew and my anxiety medication. Man, rock hard and terrified. Fellas, you already know what time it is. It's time to level up. Blue Chew just dropped something crazy. I'm talking next level, championship belt, gold-plated energy. Blue Chew Gold is the newest innovation from the #1 chewable ED brand. This ain't your grandpa's little blue pill. This is the 4-in-1 beast that's setting the gold standard for performance. We're talking 2 ingredients for blood flow to keep that rocket pumping, mixed with apomorphine and oxytocin to turn up the arousal and connection in your brain and body. Blue Chew Gold dissolves under your tongue. It works in as little as 15 minutes. That means you can get it on quicker and stay in the game longer. Elevation without hesitation. This is peak passion and peak performance in a single tablet. Bro, why not bring the thunder this December? You know that thunderstorms don't come in December. It's all snow. You make it thunder in December. Make it easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code Bertcast. That's promo code Bertcast. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we'd like to thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. Look at this. This is how you can tell you've lost weight when a watch is loose. All right, listen up, guys. I own a lot of watches, but by far, these are the most unique ones I've gotten. Original Grain makes some seriously cool timepieces. They aren't your basic cookie cutter watch. They're built out of reclaimed materials like Jack Daniel whiskey barrels, Taylor guitar tone wood, actual military ammo crates, all kinds of stuff. And they use legit Japanese movements. And they give back by planting a tree and supporting veterans with PTSD. The coolest part, these watches tell a story. You're looking down at your wrist and you got a piece of history on your wrist. And honestly, they make amazing gifts. So guys, right now, text this to your wife, forward this to your wife, say, yo, or your girlfriend, and say, this is what I want. Or if you got a dad who plays guitar or likes whiskey, get a bottle of whiskey, nice watch. Hey, Dad, let's have a glass of whiskey. I want to give you something. It's a really nice little moment. Have a cigar. They really are seriously beautiful. Right now, when you buy a watch, they're giving you a free $50 gift card for the next time. Use code BERT for an extra $50 off whatever you want to pick at originalgrain.com/discount/BERT. originalgrain.com/discount/BERT. I feel like, how many jobs do you think you've had, LeeAnn?
Oh, God, I don't even know. My first job was working for my dad. I worked for him all through high school. And then I worked at a place called Movie Magic that was like Blockbuster Video. I worked at a bridal shop selling bridal gowns. I worked at a bank in the proof department in the bank. Those were my jobs in college. And then I moved to New York City. I was an office manager in a financial company in the financial district. And I waited tables at a really nice hotel called the Paramount Hotel in New York. I was a personal assistant.
I worked at CDB's.
Oh, there you go.
One night.
No, I go longer than one night.
You dropped your tie in the guy's soup.
No,
You dropped your tie in someone's
Yeah.
soup?
I was.
Ruh-roh.
And they dropped a bottle of vinegar, and everyone had to vacate the restaurant.
I got let go pretty quick.
That night, they said, yeah.
I think that was the only night I worked there for like a couple weeks.
No way.
You guys ate there once and I served you.
Yes, I
and
remember
it
that.
was, yeah.
Memorable?
LeeAnn, the first time I brought out drinks, I had my thumbs in them.
Oh,
And I
my
would put them on the
God.
table and they go, can we get
You
new
had-
drinks? And I go, you haven't even taken a sip of this one. And the lady goes,
Right, Bert. It was,
You put your thumb in it.
you
That's
put
funny.
some in their soup and pasta, too.
I was the worst. I was the worst server. There was when the movie Fried Green Tomatoes had just come out. So they were serving fried green tomatoes. And there was a table full of lesbian women. And they go, hey, how are the fried green tomatoes? And I go, you know what? Pretty good. I think I haven't had them. I go, the table next to you just left and they still have 3. Do you want to try them?
Oh, my
Jesus.
God.
And the lady,
No.
no. And I go, well, I will. And I tried them and I came back. I go, not good. I didn't know you were supposed to eat the food off people's plates.
It's not like at home.
They caught me eating because some people didn't touch it. And I'd be like, fucking piece of pizza.
Well, he also leaned over And his tie went in the guy's soup or something. And he's going like this. The guy goes, I don't want the soup.
I worked for CDBs.
So that wasn't a good fit for you.
I was not a good server.
No,
It was in Town and Country.
That was the CDBs in Town and Country.
Yeah.
I thought it was on Ehrlich.
No, I think it was
there
Town
was
and
one on
Country.
Ehrlich. That's not the one I worked
Oh,
at.
okay.
I worked at the one in Town and Country. But I'm a hard worker now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
it
then-
was
so
what
then-
you chose.
You're always a hard worker at what you want to do.
Yes.
You're not a hard worker at what you don't want to do.
Yeah.
You are the opposite.
That's why he said he doesn't like anyone telling him what to do.
Yeah. I think you have oppositional defiance disorder.
I remember
or
when I
something.
was in between TV shows, and I had a ton of money from the X show and from my development deals, and I was living in the hills. And Croy called me one day, and he goes, "Hey, I got a job if you want it." And I said, "What is it?" He was like, "It's $1,000, and all we got to do is play video games." I was like, "Fuck yeah, count me in." He was like, "Okay, I'll tell the guy I'll give you your number," and I was like, "Cool." So he called, and he goes, "Hey, I got your number from a guy named Crocs," and I went,
Crocs.
Rocks.
I go, "Yep, that's it." And he goes, "Cool. So he told you the deal. It's $1,000." I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "All right, I'm going to need you down there at 6 a.m. And I said, "Wait, why 6 a.m.? And he goes, "What do you mean, why?" And I said, "Well, I'm asking why at 6 a.m. He goes, "Don't ask me why, just show up at 6 a.m. I said, "Well, who's going to be watching us playing video games at 6 a.m.? He goes, "I need you at 6 a.m. We got to process you, and then we're going to get you in. We got to show you the video game." But I go, "When do people start showing up?" He goes, "You're asking a lot of questions." And I go, "Well, I'm just saying, like, can I just play the video games in front of them? Do I have to do all the other work?" And he was like, "The people don't show up until 10, but I need you there at 6 a.m. And I went, "Can I just show up at 10? And he goes, "Hey, man, do you want the job or not?" And I went, "I don't think so." And he goes, "Hold on, it's $1,000 to play video games." And I went, "Oh, yeah, I'm not going to listen to you, man." And I hung up on him. And he called me back. You know who else that happened with? I swear to God. The guy, we were all having dinner at Cabrera. And Tommy from the Comedy Store, who used to book the Comedy Store, and I really wanted to work at the Comedy Store, called me up and he was like, I heard you're funny. Everyone says you're good. I haven't seen you. How come I don't know who you are? And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, "Well, here's how it'll work. Come down to the Comedy Store and I'm gonna have you park cars." And I went, "No." He was like, "Excuse me?" I went, "No, I'm not gonna park cars, man." He was like, "What? Who do you think you are?" I said, "I'm not who you think I am, so I'm not gonna answer." And I just hung up. I just hung up on him. And he called back. We were walking into Cabrera, and he goes, "Did you just hang up on me?" And I went, "Yeah, man, I don't want to talk to you." He goes, What is it? Who are you?" I said, "I'm a nationally touring comedian who's had fucking 3 TV shows, and I'm not going to park cars at the Comedy Store." And he goes, "Then you'll never work here." And I went, "I guess I won't, buddy." And I hung up again. And he called back again. "Oh, you don't hang up on me. I hang up on you." And then he hung up. And I went, "At least we're not talking."
Oh, you didn't call him back to hang
No,
up?
fucking fuck that guy. And then he got fired for, edit this out. Keep in that he got fired. He got fired for, he was,
Wow.
and I was like, and then the next guy was like, "Dude, we'd love to have you work at the Comedy Store." I was like, "Oh, great."
No.
But yeah, I don't like being told what to do.
I know.
It bothers me so much.
Well, you're very obedient as a child, though.
Was I?
I thought so.
I thought I was.
I was living the
Yeah.
illusion, sweetheart.
What do you mean?
Remember I just said I lived the illusion of you being perfect?
No, but
That's how I got
I was
through
a
it.
very obedient child.
Yeah.
Like
You
I
know-
never, I remember all the kids wanted to, we were at Forest Hills and they wanted to ride their bikes across Bush Boulevard to go
And
to
you
a camp,
wouldn't, yeah.
and I didn't go.
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm not allowed to cross Bush Boulevard." And I think I was like 14 or 15. And they're like, "What do you mean you're not allowed to?" I was like, "My dad would be really upset." And I rode back.
You know, people ask me that see you on stage what it was like raising you. And I said, he may not have been normal, but he was typical.
I
You
was
know, and I said he was easy. He'd never, and I mean, all through college, I mean, that whole Rolling Stone article, people would say to me, you know, "Aren't you upset?" I said, "No."
I'm going to read that
There's
one
a
day.
lot of goodness in that article. And that's the thing about you that people don't understand is you have such a good moral code.
I'm a good rule follower.
Yeah.
Unless I feel like, this is what LeeAnn says. You want to say it, LeeAnn?
No, you go ahead.
I'm a good rule follower unless I feel like the rules don't apply to me. Like if I feel like the rules are somewhat unfair, then I go, I'm not going to follow that rule. But I follow rules. I'm a real strict rule follower. That's why I get anxiety about lines, because I'm a strict line. If there's a line, I follow the line. But it gives me anxiety. But I don't drink and drive.
Well, no, and I had one
did.
conversation with you. And
Yeah.
from that day to present, you've never done it.
I don't drink and drive. I didn't. I stayed away from drugs. All through high school, I was like, what the fuck? Like I couldn't believe it was like.
You never wore jewelry?
He got his ears pierced.
No, one of them. And when I'm talking to him, he kept turning his head so I couldn't see it. Like that wasn't obvious.
I remember he walked in. I got back from beach week and I had an earring and I tried to have it in backwards so he couldn't see it.
What?
I needed to keep the hole open.
That's a big brain move
And-
right there.
and
Put
he
it in
walked in.
backwards. The back is so big.
I didn't let him walk behind me. I walked in front of.
He didn't
I walked
show me
behind.
that side of his head.
Yeah.
Every time I talked to him, he turned his head
I just
sideways.
went like this. I went, "Hey, how you doing?" And he goes, "Take it the fuck out."
Yeah, you are a little bit Captain Obvious with certain things.
That's not true.
Oh, it's 100%
You're
true.
a little bit transparent.
You cannot hide anything.
So Cotty's really not coming tonight. Nope. What time are Matt and Annie getting over there?
We have no idea.
I got to start making barbecue.
What are you going to do, steaks?
No, I can do steaks.
Well, what were you going to do?
Well, I got brisket and ribs.
Oh, is that in our
in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still frozen, I think.
No, it was in our refrigerator.
I know.
That's frozen.
So wait, are you not feeling any effects of Manjaro?
No.
How the fuck is that possible?
Well, I'm not on it.
What do you mean? You're not on it, really?
Yeah.
He's on semaglutide.
Wait, what the fuck are you on?
Semaglutide.
Semaglutide.
What's that?
I have no idea.
It's
Is
what
this GP1 thing or something?
there's two different types.
GLP.
And God knows I flunked science. And like Ozempic, Manjaro, Zepbound, they're all brand names. But the base is semaglutide. So he's on semaglutide, 2.5.
Is that what it is? Now I go to 5 in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
You know what? I've been on it almost a week. I lost a pound.
Ozempic is a name brand.
Oh, my own
Ozempic, Wegovy, and
I think I'm on
Ribelsis
Ozempic.
is a semaglutide.
It's a semaglutide.
What am I on?
You're on a terazeptide,
That's better for weight loss.
Why?
which is like Zepbound.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Mama Manjaro.
That's the name brand of the semaglutide.
Of a semaglutide or a
Wait,
Zeptide?
Hold on. Manjaro is a terazeptide.
Sounds like a dinosaur.
I know it does.
So you're on both a semaglutide and a terazeptide are both GLP-1 receptor
That's what I'm on, GLP-1.
agonists. But one is a semaglutide and one is a terazeptide.
Creatine isn't just for building muscles. It has become a daily essential for your strength, your focus, recovery, aging, and cognitive performance. And now, our friends at Momentous is making your daily creatine routine even easier with these new creatine chews. These bite-sized lemon lime chews make consistency effortless. You just chew and go. Each chew delivers exactly 1 gram of CreaPure creatine monohydrate, the gold standard, single source from Germany and NSF certified for sports, which means it's independently tested for purity, safety, and label accuracy. Trusted by Olympic athletes, pro sports teams, and elite military operators, Momentous spent years testing until they created the first chewable that actually meets the Momentous standard, uncompromising science, meticulously sourcing, and real transparency. No artificial sweeteners, no fillers, just science-packed, clinically proven performance in portable, craveable format. Whether you're in training, working, or traveling, this is performance without pause. Made to support your body and your brain every single day. These are mandatory on our bus. We have them, and everyone pops them all day long. First of all, they're great for building muscle. They really are great for building muscle. If you're trying to build muscle, this is what you use. But they've so much more benefits that why not? Right now, Momentous is offering our listeners up to 35% off your first order with promo code BERT. Go to livemomentous.com and use promo code BERT for up to 35% off your first order. That's livemomentous.com, promo code BERT.
So when do you lose weight on this?
I don't
I think
know.
I should have started. Day one, you start to throw up pretty violently.
Oh, no.
That's what happened for me.
No, I mean, I weighed myself this morning.
How much are they giving you a week?
None. I'm taking 0.2.
0.2?
0.2. Yeah.
0.2 units?
Milliliters.
So that's when you go
Well,
like that with the
that-
syringe, it
that's
goes down
nothing.
to 2.
I know.
And you're getting violently sick?
Yeah. I have not reacted well to it. I think that, but you know what's crazy is
I've
I
never heard of that.
got prescribed 2.5, and our people over at Ways to Well were like, hold on, don't take 2.5. That's going to make you sick. You're going to definitely feel that. They're like, why don't you microdose it and we'll start you at 0.15 and see how it does. And I did 0.15. I didn't feel sick at all. I felt great. Didn't overeat. Didn't have a taste for champagne. Had drinks, but didn't feel like drinking in the afternoon. I just was like, my hunger was off. And then the next week, they're like, yo, up your dosage. And I was like, well, that did good. I went to 0.20 milliliters. And the first day I felt fine. And then I flew home and I felt off. And then the next day I felt fucking ill. I mean, like I thought I had food poisoning. I got to the airport and I was like, I was out of it. I was sick. I was physically sick. And the guys at the airport that know me were like, yo, what's up? Are you okay? And one of them said, I don't like seeing you like this. This makes me sad for you. And because I told them, yeah, I'm on this fucking Manjaro shit and I'm not hungry. Like normally they know what I want to drink and what I want to eat and just bring it to me. And they were like, yo, this is you're off. And then I looked and immediately I was like, oh, I'm going to throw up. And they're like, what? And I was like, I'm going to throw up. I went to the bathroom and I called LeeAnn and she was in a meeting. And I was like, hey, I go, we need to figure something out. And I threw up for probably 7 minutes and just on speakerphone. And then she was listening to it, just me throwing up for 7 minutes.
That's pleasant.
Oh,
That was
God. Oh,
He would throw up. He'd go, "Wah, wah. Are you still there?" And I go, "Yes." "Wah, wah. You still there? I'm like, "Yes, I'm still here. I'm not
Well, she
sure what I'm
wasn't
supposed to be
talking.
doing. What was I supposed to do?
What, what's she
Sing
going to
you a
answer?
lullaby?
That sounded good.
What was I supposed to do while you're
Do it
vomiting?
again.
don't think of mustard.
Right? I wasn't
so-
going to talk to you.
And then I was like, I was supposed to go to Boston.
Yes.
I was flying to Boston. She was like, I don't think you should fly. And I was like, yeah, but I've already thrown up everything. I have nothing left to throw up. And I was like, and I don't feel bad. I feel okay. And so I was like, you know what? I go, I'm already here. And if I throw up on the plane. And so I got on the plane and I didn't feel sick on the plane. I felt like it got it out of my system. And then I thought maybe it was the eggs I ate because hold on. So sometimes people in our house, and I'm one of those people, when they break an egg, they put the shell back in
what?
the
There's
carton.
only one person
You
in our
do
house
that?
that does that. I don't do that.
You're
No
the one
one
that
does
started
that.
doing it. That's why I do
No,
it.
I put my eggs in the compost.
You know what
every
happens
time.
when you do that?
Yeah.
Salmonella.
I know. I know.
What?
I know.
Why is that salmonella?
And so I went to get a couple eggs, and they were kind of like
Google it.
there was egg yolk in the egg tray.
Nice.
And I went to get the eggs, and my finger got in the egg tray, and then one of the eggs was yolky, and then that shell dropped into my eggs, and I was like, I shouldn't eat these.
But you did.
And then I got cheese, and the cheese had brown flakes in it, and I went, well, that doesn't seem right. And then I was like, well, I'm hungry, and I haven't been hungry in a while, and I ate it, and that's when I think I threw up. And then I got to Boston, and I felt sick the next day, and then it started going away.
When you were 7, you had the flu.
Uh,
And I came into the bathroom and you're on the toilet and you have a crucifix on your
Oh, yeah, he loved the
on his
crucifix.
chest. And I said, what are you doing? He goes, This will stop it, Mom. This will stop it.
Oh my gosh.
It's my first panic attack.
You know, you
I used to get
remember-
panic attacks when I got sick
When
because
we lived-
I would hallucinate. I would hallucinate. If I got a fever, I would always hallucinate. I would feel things different. I would.
Bert,
Oh, what the fuck? Why?
don't make shit up.
You would hallucinate?
You
What
did
would
not
you see?
hallucinate.
What would you see? The Mother Mary
Yeah.
levitating?
Oh, he
in your
did see the
room?
tooth fairy.
You saw the tooth
He
fairy.
did, remember? He'd get running into me one day. He said, Mom, I saw her, the tooth fairy.
And he
Good,
did
Bert.
hallucinate.
Good, yeah.
You hallucinated when you had a fever.
I would. Yes.
anxiety.
Yes. If I get a fever,
You get anxious.
never mind. What the fuck?
If you get a fever, you just suddenly are schizophrenic.
No, it's my anxiety overwhelms me when I get sick. Never mind. No, I don't get a fever and I don't care. I don't know. What the fuck? Well, yeah, I would. That's my first bout with anxiety was when I get fevers because I didn't know that it would go away and I thought I was dying.
Well, you
And
should have
this
asked me, bud. I would have told you.
You were the wrong sounding board for anxiety growing up. For someone who has it as bad as you have it, you were the wrong sounding board. One morning, LeeAnn, one night I woke up right after I think Thurman Munson died. I woke up and I walked into his room and I said, "Hey, Dad, I think your fucking phone's going off."
No.
It wasn't mine.
It's going off again, Dad.
No. What?
Would you like to plan a trip? Would you like a father-son trip?
You're hallucinating.
I woke up and I went into his bedroom and I had the epiphany, the clarity, moment of clarity where I realized one day my dad was going to die. And I was like, wait, hold on. That can't be real. Not my dad. And I went in and I woke him up and I said, Dad, are you going to die one day? And he looked at me and he goes, yeah, and so will you. And I didn't realize I was going to die. I was like, all right, I'm going to die? Hold on. And he's like, go back to bed. And I laid in bed. And I was like, we're both going to die? This ends?
Hey, wake me up again. You'll die soon.
This goes away one day? I can't enjoy this? Oh.
You're very impressionable.
I was
You still believe I painted the Verrazano Bridge. He tells him in college. He calls me up. He goes, they don't believe you painted the Verrazano Bridge.
I didn't think you painted the whole fucking thing. I thought
He's
you painted
in college.
Oh my gosh.
I thought he painted portions of it.
What?
Have you ever been on it? You remember we drove across it, how high it is?
Yeah.
I would sweat driving over that thing. I could never make it.
All right, last story, and then we'll go eat dinner. I knew I was going to die on a bridge.
Oh, my God.
God.
That was.
You too. I have the same fear.
No.
You still sure you don't want to tell us on stage?
I don't know if it. I couldn't figure out how to tell it.
Okay.
It just is so complex.
It's so funny.
The timing of the timing of all the different players was what made it funny in the family
It
because we
was not.
lived it.
Hang on, it wasn't funny when it happened.
I
You
was
had your
laughing.
head out the window. Mom was vomiting in a bag, and I was terrified.
Your two grandchildren were laughing hysterically in their car seats.
The back seat
We
was
were.
really enjoying the show. I was just vomiting, but I was fine.
Where
I
were
was
you
in-
sitting?
I was in the way back.
Where was he sitting?
I
Where
was,
was
he
where
was sitting. He
In
was
between.
sitting.
I was sat-
Between George and Isla.
No, I believe he was at the window, and my two kids were side by side. No,
Okay.
Yeah,
I think.
you were behind
And
me.
then,
And then
I
you
was
were in the
I was
front
riding
seat.
shotgun.
Yes.
And you had pictures of the girls in a little plastic bag.
That's
and
right.
I had bailed out in the middle of the amusement park
Yes.
to sit in the car.
Because you didn't feel well.
And so we're over the bridge.
Hold on. Hang on. You're missing key points.
Yes.
So my father has a terrifying phobia of bridges.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot. I think that you got rid of your beach house because you didn't like driving over bridges to get
Not
there.
true.
Well,
We drove
I'm so
halfway
sorry.
to Georgia to get there.
Yeah, you would drive around all the bridges.
I would avoid bridges, but I didn't stop going to the beach house. It took me an hour.
Okay,
Al, you
hold on.
have to go over water to get to the beach.
Hold on,
I
hang on.
forgot I have a drink here.
Yeah, you do.
Boy, it's hard to drink with this thing in front of you.
You move it.
You have a straw?
This is for anyone. God damn it.
That's a big drink.
This is for anyone in Tampa. This is how my dad would drive to Clearwater. And this will tell you how his fucking phobia was. How sincere it was.
I didn't.
You would drive, my dad would drive down through town and country, through Oldsmar, into Dunedin, down into Clearwater, as opposed to just driving across a bridge to Clearwater.
I would always say to him, just put a blanket over your head.
Yeah, and
I'll
drive.
Yeah.
And drive.
No, I would drive. I said, let me drive.
He can't be on a car in a bridge.
Just put a blanket over your head.
I mean,
This from the woman
I'll
with
drive.
vertigo.
You get under
No,
the seat.
you don't understand the history of this.
What?
I've always been afraid of bridges, but I've always tackled them fearlessly.
Fearlessly?
Yeah. Then I had an ablation, and I lost some equilibrium. And every time I'm on something high, I feel like I'm going to go off of it. And I have this fear I'm going to drive off the bridge. And
Yes.
you can't control that.
Well, that's a vertigo fear too. Yes, that's a real fear.
So we have to take, what is is it the Bay Bridge
So
in
it
San
was the Bay
Francisco?
Bridge.
We have to take the Bay Bridge. My dad is sitting, I thought in between my two daughters,
Maybe he was. I don't remember.
because I think they were
They were
both in
with
car
me.
seats. They were still
They were
very
both
young.
in car seats. I was in the way back.
LeeAnn's in the way back. My mom's up front. The girls had gone on coasters with my mom, little baby coasters.
I did.
And everyone did, and they'd gotten pictures of themselves on the coaster. Those pictures are given to you in a clear plastic bag. That is
Yes.
very
Yeah.
important to this story. In a clear plastic bag, crystal clear, so you can see the picture you bought.
Yeah.
And all the chunks.
Now you hold on, stop. I'm gonna throw up.
You're
This bag is only 6 by 8. It's only the size of a picture. Okay, it has no depth. It is technically an envelope with two handles that you'd like a little pocketbook.
Yeah.
But clear,
yeah.
crystal fucking clear.
Yeah.
And
Like
we
more
start
clear than a Ziploc bag. Yeah.
way more clear.
Yeah.
So it was clear.
Yeah.
We start driving across the bridge, and my mom goes, "I'm gonna throw up," and I went, "Well, hold on." Do it out the
We're
window.
on the bridge.
We're on the bridge. I go, I can't pull over. She goes, you don't need to pull over. I'll do it right here. And I went, no. I can't have you do it here because if you throw up, I'm going to throw up.
That's actually not what she said. The first thing she said was, "Do you have a bag?" And I'm in the way back, and I went, "Uh-oh." Because you went to the car because you didn't feel good.
I
Yeah.
don't feel good
And I
right
went,
now.
"Oh, no." And you started saying, "What do you mean, do you need a bag?" And then you said, "Yeah, I think I'm going to throw up." And you said, "LeeAnn, do we have a bag?" And I said, "Right next to you between the console is the
Yeah.
picture. So take the picture out of the bag." And Gigi so graciously, like the calmest, like she was taking out her handbag at the opera, takes this clear bag, takes the picture out of it, and just very graciously goes, "Blah," in the bag.
And then he sticks his
Hold
head
on.
out the window.
She doesn't throw up to her right.
No,
She throws up to
no,
her
she
left.
does not.
She throws up in the middle console into a clear envelope.
in between herself and Bert, right there.
Just,
She turns to the left and we're
We're going
bag.
60 miles an hour on the Bay Bridge.
Bridge.
Which is way too
We're at the
fast.
very beginning of the bridge.
Yes.
And I stick.
And what did you do?
But
I-
Al was screaming.
I-
so-
I knew I was going to die in a minute. I knew I was going to
Well,
die in a
not
minute.
till he stuck his head out the
I
window.
stuck my head out the window and started dry heaving.
driving. Yes. While
And
driving.
he starts holding on to both girls' car seats, going, "I knew I was going to die on a bridge. I knew I was going to die on a bridge.
I knew I was going to die in a car on a bridge.
I knew I was going to die in a car on a bridge."
My children are laughing hysterically. They
You're
don't know what they're
laughing.
doing. I was laughing too because I was like, "This is a clown car."
So then we
And
get
going,
to the edge of the bridge, and he says, "Which way, LeeAnn?" Out the window.
And I'm in the way back. I can't even
can't hear, and
see.
I go,
Louder, I can't hear you, LeeAnn. Which fucking way?
So I'm like, "Bleh. Which way, LeeAnn?"
She has filled up this plastic
It
bag.
was so bad.
It is.
It was so bad. And then there's a gas station right when you get off the Bay
Yeah.
Bridge.
It's a shell.
And he says,
So it's a
he says to Bert, he goes, "This is such a bad neighborhood." Bert says,
Yeah.
"I'm carrying a bag of barf.
Yeah.
They're not
They're
going
going
to
to attack us with the vomit in their hands.
So you pulled off and got out, and you
I-
were like, "I'm fine. I'm much better now. I'm much better now. I'm fine."
So, but we have several pictures that Georgia drew, and every time she draws Papa in a family picture, on the bottom she would write, "I knew I'd die in a car on a bridge." I have several of them. She was so funny. That's what was her
they kind of
mantra.
remember that.
Yeah.
What?
It was a core memory, Al.
I can't keep doing this podcast. I'm going to throw up. I'm thinking about it. My jaw.
Get him an envelope.
You brought it up. I will never forget watching Gigi. You were so proper. You just went like this, got this out, took it. You were so calm and just bleh. It was so crazy.
Well, you throw up.
You do. Is there a bag? And I went, oh no.
All right, we should wrap this up and go feed our kids.
Yes, we should. They're both texting me.
Connie
Where are you? Where are you?
Oh my God, 6 o'clock. It's almost bedtime.
I know it's getting dark.
So what are you cooking?
Well, I guess I'll just cook those steaks. I'll cook the steaks. We have them.
We'll see what's thawed, and we can cook what's thawed
cook the
on
steaks.
Friday.
Everyone would love steaks.
Yeah, but we can cook what you're thawing on Friday.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's been frozen for
I
a
think
year
it's
and a half.
semi-frozen.
LeeAnn,
That's me. Sorry.
what's okay? Well, I'm glad I got to do a podcast with both of you guys.
It was fun.
Yeah,
We don't need to talk tonight.
We just go to bed.
yeah,
Just eat and go
Don't
to
give him
bed.
any ideas. He will. He'll leave us and go to bed.
yeah. All right, let's go enjoy. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you enjoy your family this Thanksgiving. When's this come out, Halston? Oh, I hope you enjoyed your family this Thanksgiving. This is my family.
Sort of.
You
I'm
can get
just,
sick.
I keep thinking of that
Does anyone
moment.
have a bag?
Is there a bag? And that's what you said. Is there a bag?
the upsetting stuff. You ate such awful stuff at that park. Ugh.
We don't need to remember what she ate.
You know, it was
because
like
that was-
Bert was holding it, and I remember thinking, it reminds me of when you'd get a fish at the fair, the state fair, and you'd watch the fish. And I could see the
Hey,
chunks
stop!
of
I'm gonna
everything
throw
I ate.
up. I'm gonna
What are
throw
you
up.
talking about? Fish in the vomit?
Is that what the
Oh,
that's what the
thank
bag
you,
looks
Olsen.
like?
In the vomit.
What is
Look,
she
Olsen
talking
has a
about?
bag.
the clear plastic bag.
All
You
right,
get a fish in a clear
Oh,
plastic
yeah,
bag.
yeah. I remember.
Okay.
all right. I love you guys.
Love you too, sweetheart.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.